So if you've spent months growing your onions and then harvesting them, you want to make sure that you cure them properly so you actually get the full benefit of cooking with them throughout the fall and winter months. So out here in the shop, we have our onions drying on this rack. It's just a metal rack that allows airflow all around the onion bulb so that it can dry and cure properly. We did not wash the onions when we pulled them from the garden. We just brushed off the soil that was on the outside and even leave this outer paper skin. And we're just letting them dry with lots of airflow. We spaced them apart. We kind of did a head and toes spacing so that the bulbs are not touching each other. That gives plenty of airflow around the onions. We actually have a fan, which we've had on for the last couple weeks to blow that extra air and help them get as dry as possible, because we definitely want to cure them. In years past, we have not taken the steps to add the fan, and it didn't work as well in the curing process. Like, some of them dried and cured fine and some didn't. We want to make sure that we are curing them in a place that's not really wet and humid, so we have them in the shop where they can cure properly, but it's not really cold in here. 75 to 80 degrees is a great temperature and really the ideal temperature. So when you go to harvest your onions, you want to make sure to harvest on a day where it's been dry for several days prior, so that there's not a lot of moisture in the soil and next to your onion. And that can be really tricky, especially for us, because we live in an area where it can rain a lot. And even today we harvested a few onions that were left in the garden because we needed to clear them out and free up that space for the fall garden. So it wasn't the ideal time to harvest because it rained last night, but we just decided to pull the last little batch of onions out. But if you can harvest when it's been dry for a couple days, that's ideal. And if you're watering, you can just turn your water off for that time period and then harvest. As you can see, we did not take the greens parts of the onions off. We left them intact. So they're just drying as a whole onion. The roots are there, the greens are on. So we want the onion to dry out as naturally as possible, and the neck will actually close tight, and you can kind of see it shrivels up around the neck, and that protects the onion from rotting to have that natural process. So the roots are still on the onion, the greens are still on, and it's drying naturally. If it's going to be dry for the next 24 hours after you harvest, you can leave your onions out on the soil for the first 24 hours to dry out in the garden. Just, pick them up, brush them off, lay them there to dry for the first day. I don't do that because I never know if it's going to rain at night. We do get occasional rain here in the Midwest, but if you lived in a drier climate, then you could do that. Okay, so now that we've had these drying for several weeks on the rack, we're gonna check to see if they are cured properly and they are all the way dried out. So you're gonna wanna look for the roots. Are the roots brittle? Like when you touch them, these are kind of breaking up and falling off. It doesn't feel like there's moisture in the roots, so that's a good sign. Brittle roots. Very necessary. You want the outside skin to feel really just papery, like dry and papery, which you can hear that it is, and it feels that way. And then you want to look at the neck of the onion, and you want it to feel like closed up and tight, but also just dry. And as I'm pinching it, it just goes in, and it doesn't feel like there's moisture there at all. So I would say this onion has cured properly and then can be stored for long-term storage. And depending on the onion variety, you can store them anywhere from 3 to 6 months. This is such a great thing about growing your own onions, is that you can grow the varieties you like that grow well in your area. You get that great onion flavor, and then you'll have onions all throughout the fall and winter to cook with. So for long-term storage, now that our onions are cured, we're gonna cut 1 inch above the bulb, and then we're also gonna snip off the roots of the onion, and they will be ready to be stored through the fall and winter. So with the onions, I'm just gonna kind of check them to see if there's any that have any rot, because if there are, then we want to make sure and remove that onion from our onions so that they don't cause the onions next to it to rot as well. So far, these all feel really nice and solid, so that's a good sign. But you just want to make sure that you don't have any rotten onions that spoil the whole bunch. If you found this video helpful, we'd love for you to subscribe and follow along and let us know what onions you're growing.